to Ian's shed. Remember Ian made this for me for the week? He said, I thought, well, you know, I'll pop across to Pennines and I'd show him how to weld properly.
Oh, you bastard. That really hurts.
Hello! Bit of a different perspective. I've got to apologise for this, but now I can do about it. So, you know, I can't do it from where I normally do it because I'm not in my truck. Anyway, as you probably guessed, I wasn't in Ian's shed. That was a skit that we did. I went across to see Ian Matthews last Saturday. Today is Sunday, the 18th. No, it's not. It's the 27th. 27th of May. Yeah, Sunday 27th of May. Yeah, I went across to see. Let me get this one out of the way to start with. Wear your safety goggles when you're grinding. Reason being, it freaking hurts when you get a grinding spark in your eye. I ended up in A&E on Friday night, Saturday morning. Just couldn't get to sleep. It was so irritating. Local anaesthetic, eyeball. Shard of metal out my eye, and I've got 2 grazes on my cornea. So it's caused me a bit of grief, to be honest. So wear glasses, save your eyesight. Yeah, so I went across seeing last Saturday, not yesterday, Saturday before. Various reasons. One, to meet the guy. Spoke to him on the phone many times, and he created something called an ASO, which is an anvil-shaped object. For me. He made it for me. He made it for me, bless him. And I had to go pick that up. So yeah, thank you Ian for that. Really appreciate that, because that come in really handy on Thursday, Friday this week. Really, really handy. And I don't know if I would have done the build without it, to be honest. I'll get to the build in a second. Oh, really annoying. That's really annoying me, that. Can I move it? Can I get that out? Not my truck. My truck's broken. I blew it up last week before. Anyways, yeah, anvil shaped object. It's a bit heavy. Check this video out.
You're not further away.
Go open passenger door, mate. Passenger door, your side. Jesus. Yeah, we'll just get the old boy to move it, you know, the 2 of us. Come on, take this one.
Won't show me hair, see, you know that.
Yeah, well, please don't. Is it in?
It's in, but we'll put it flat.
We'll move it. It says, film me carrying it into your car. Yeah, I'll do that, Ian. I'll film you. You can carry it. I had to pick the damn thing up out of my car and put it in the nice shed though, didn't I? Anywho, we oh, somebody's trying to phone me. No way. Gosh, busy. Yeah, so yeah, he struggled to shut his bollocks off putting down the car. So got it home anyway and got everything else in the car sorted. Thanks Ian, I really appreciate what you've done for me there with the ASO and everything else. So I've had a bit of a break off my channel. I've not done any filming. Reason being, I just wanted time to myself. I wanted time to myself in a workshop. I wanted to be able to relax. Anybody that does filming for a YouTube channel or Facebook, whatever, Instagram or whatever, any kind of tutorials, how-tos, builds, whatever, you can appreciate where I'm coming from when I say it's hard work. You're constantly on edge. Yeah, I suppose that's a good way of terming it. On edge. You're constantly thinking about what you've got to do in addition to what you're doing, if that makes sense. So I'm cutting or welding something. I'm constantly thinking about what the camera's seeing as well as what I'm doing. Can you see it? Am I producing sparks firing straight at the camera? Am I in the way that you can't see what I'm doing? You understand what I'm saying? It's just constantly thinking about it, and you can't relax. It's also simple things like, quite frankly, I do a lot of my builds, a lot of work I do. I'm sat down. I like to sit down and work. That's just how I like to work. But occasionally I'll stand up on film. Now I don't edit any of my films. What I video is what you get to see. I just stick my bits on the end of the, beginning and the end of anything I've filmed. I might cut like this. I'll cut it and I'll put in photos of stuff I've made. But it's a continuous film. I've just cut it and put the photos in. I don't edit stuff. So if I stand up, and any bloke knows there's a certain part of your anatomy, times when you stand up you want to readjust without sounding too graphic. That's going to be blatantly obvious the way I film, because it's going to be right in your sounds wrong, but it'll be right in your face on camera. You don't need to see it. You don't want to see it. I don't want you to see it. But these little things, all things like picking your nose, farting, simple things. You don't need to see it, but you've got to constantly think about all these things all the time you're filming. So I've had a bit of time out, and with me blowing my truck, well, I didn't blow my truck up, I blew the turbo killed the intercooler then killed the exhaust pipe, and when it was being recovered we snapped a spring which blew an airbag, suspension airbag, blah blah blah. It's knackered. Nearly 2 weeks it's going to be before I get, well, I should get it back towards the end of this week. It'll be 2 weeks since I blew the turbo. So I took last week off as holiday. Luckily I work for a really good firm, and they allowed me to take holiday instead of having to, what we call cab hop. I'll be out in one truck for a couple of days and then move on my gear into another truck for a couple of days. It's not my thing. That I can't stand doing it. So I took a week off last week, and I got quite a lot done. A couple of rocket stoves, a couple of different sizes. A couple of extremes on the sizes as well. I'll show you the film. I'll put a bit of a montage up in a bit of stuff I've made this week. So Monday was sorting my shed out and unloading my car, and rearranging my shed inside my shed, my workshop, and getting everything I can get to it. Then Tuesday I got out there, did the rocket stoves. Wednesday I did nothing. I was a proper dull waller, and I don't even know if I got dressed. I think I didn't have boxer shorts on. I did put trousers on, but they were only, some people will know what I mean when I say sloggies. Do you know what I mean by sloggies? We call them sloggies where I come from. They're just slouching around clothes, loose fitting trousers and a big baggy t-shirt, like really big. My wife just wears my t-shirts because they're really big on her. But yeah, just monged in front of the TV. The wife's at work, the kids are at school, and I just watched shit on TV and Netflix. That's all I did all day. I had a day off, a complete utter day off. I haven't had a complete and utter day off to do nothing for, God, must be years, honestly years, since I got to do nothing for a whole day. No, I don't. Even when we're going away on holiday, I run around after kids while the wife's like that, on a deck chair, sun lounger, getting a tan. I run around after kids. I don't mind, because I don't like sun, so I keep active in the pool, call out Greenpeace, catch the whale, all that good stuff. Yeah, blah blah blah. So yeah, Wednesday was nada. I've just watched Shooter. It's on Netflix, season 1 and season 2. Shooter, brilliant film, brilliant. Directed by Mark Wahlberg, very very good. It's a series, not a film. Very good. There is a film called Shooter. It's not that. Stars Mark Wahlberg. It's a series that reflects the film, but it's more in depth and it's much better. Much better. Recommendation of today. Shooter. Anywho, yeah, we blag on. So yeah, that was Wednesday. Now, apart from watching Shooter, Thursday I started work on the truck barbecue. Thursday, Friday. It took me both days to do it because it's a little bit in depth. Impressed myself, to be honest. I thought I could do an okay job, but I've done more than an okay job as far as I'm concerned. I'm very, 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 very happy with it until today. Reason until today? Well, I'm driving along and I'm thinking that truck barbecue looks ace. Oh, I should have put door handles on. In fact, I walked back to my cab and I got hold of my door handle on my cab and I thought, oh, you idiot, you didn't put door handles on it. And then I was thinking while I was driving along, I'm thinking, Oh shit, it's an American style cab, which you'll see shortly. I'll put the video, the photos up. It's an American style cab. Anybody who knows anything about American trucks, I'm pretty sure they're air filter housings that are sat on the wings, at the side of the wings, just in front of the cab doors. Should have put them on, forgot. I put one air on because it was an absolute pain in the arse to build. I need to build a second one because it needs a pair. You can't just have one air on. It needs little marker lights on the roof. It needs indicators on the rear, which I forgot to do. It needs number plates. It needs this. It needs that. It needs some plumbing down the sides and just stuff. Yeah, it's just more stuff, more embellishment. Windscreen wipers, just stuff like that. It just needs it. So next time I get into the workshop, that's the plan for that, to do that and paint it. It is up for sale. I have put it up for sale. I have advertised it. If it goes before I've got round to doing it, the buyer's gonna have to wait because I need to finish it properly. I'm not happy with it. So yeah, there we go. I'll put the photos up now. There's the 2 log burners, mini pig. Ian knows all about mini pig. Yeah, mini pig. Good as that. I like that one. And barbecue truck burner. Truck barbecue burner. Truck barbecue. Have a look. A bit more, go slow. So yeah, that was it. Then Saturday yesterday, we went across to see a pal who's he was away at a campsite, away for a weekend, but it was local to my house. He normally posts stuff up to me. He does water jetting. He cuts stuff out of steel using water. I'm sure you know what I mean by it. If not, Google it, YouTube it, see what I mean. But you can cut really detailed stuff out just using water. And he's done me all sorts of stuff. I've got an order for a nautical stove, a nautical themed stove, a ship's themed stove. Oh, pardon me. A ship themed stove out of a gas tank. So he's done me a few bits and pieces for that. He's done me twice as much as I've asked for. So if I asked for 2, he's done me 4. 1, he's done me 2, etc., etc. So I've got enough to make 2. So I'll do the one for the customer, which is quite in depth. And then I'll do a simplified version, which I'll stick up for sale. And he's also done me enough stuff to do quite a special Vito camper stove. I want to do another splitty stove. I've already done one. Have a look on my channel. You'll see. I think I did it over 2 builds. But you'll see my first effort, which was pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. It come out really well. Come out really good. Sold really quickly. Decent money. This one's going to be bigger and better. A lot more in it, a lot more detail. One thing I'm putting on it, if you look at the original one I did, I cut the top off it and I hinged it backwards, and I put a grill underneath it with the V-double symbol. I made a V-double symbol out of flat bar. I'm going to do the same sort of thing, but I've got Rich has cut me a Wolfsburg edition badge, which is a VW badge. I think it's VW's equivalent of like BMW's M series. I think, I don't know, don't quote me on it, I might be talking out my butt. I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Wolfsburg edition. I've had the logo cut out of a 2mm plate, and that's going on the top. We were undecided what size to get, so he's done me a 250mm diameter and a 200mm diameter. I have got use for the one that I don't use, which I'll do a nice little build on that. But I'll film all those builds, and you'll get to see all those builds. I will film them. I'd like to see them. I'm going to get onto one of them this weekend, hopefully, if I get home in time. And then I think that's about it, really. Oh no, it's not. I've witted on before about my pal who's converting a transit camper into a transit van into a camper. One day, I think it was Thursday last week. Early on in the week, I don't know. One day last week, we did quite a chunk of his electrics. Got a split charger in it and split charger relay. We did all that wiring, and we did ring main for plugs, and you know, for 240 socket to an inverter and all that good stuff. Did quite a lot. But as we were getting in and out of his van, he's got what I can only describe as a toilet step stool. You know what the kids use? You know what little boys use when they're, and girls, when they're not quite tall enough to get onto the toilet, and you buy these little step stools. It's got one of them. I'm sure it's one of them, little plastic step stool. Now, I'm a big guy. I'm a big guy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a fat guy. I'm weighing 20 odd stone, like 20 plus stone. That plastic stool didn't like me standing on it. It was a very, very flimsy. So, what I've had my mate Rich do is cut me a 350mm by 250mm diameter rectangle, and it's cut out the words "It be Reet." Reet spelled R-E-Y-T. Reason he's done that? Because that's what my mate's nicknamed his van. Because it's not 100% perfect stuff that is made for it. Not 100%. Might not be quite square, but it'd be Reet. It'd be Reet. It's a Yorkshire term. It'd be Reet. That's what he's nicknamed his van. So I'm going to make the guy a step stool. I'm going to use some 20mm box that I've got. And use this plate. This is the actual step. I'm going to back it with some expanded mesh to keep all the letters in place, because there's some that are right thin where he's joined all the lettering. But overall, it'd be Reet. It'd be good. He don't know not about it, Sean. So if you're watching this, mate, that's on its way to you when I get it. I'll do that this weekend. I will do that this weekend. Get it to you. Get it primed. Get it sand coated on the top. You know, when you paint it with thick paint, chuck paint, sand at it, and then chuck more paint at it, so you've got grip. So I'll get that done this weekend for you, pal. And that is it. That is all I've got. That is it. So I love you and leave you. Sorry for going on too long. If you've got all the way through this, thank you very much. If you've not, I don't care. I really don't care. Yeah. No, I'm not bothered. If you got bothered to watch it all the way through, that's your problem, not mine. I just posted. So I'm going to tootle on back to Thirsk now. I've only got about 40 miles to go. Come down from Edinburgh, if I've not already told you. And I need to ring the office and find out what I'm doing next, because I don't know. So I will love you and leave you now. I will post a video. Might not be next weekend, because I'm hoping to be working Friday, because I need to get the money back in. Saturday's family day. Sunday back to work. But I'll keep you up to date, and I'll let you know what I'm doing. I might just do that step stool at the weekend, just so it's done. Take care, peeps. Thanks for watching. If you watched it all the way through, you're a star. If you've not watched it all the way through, you're a star, but you're a falling one, in my opinion. Thanks for your time. I'll catch you on the next build. Bye.